Last night of the NBA, the Nuggets bounced the Blazers in 6. They beat Portland 126-115, and the Suns eliminate the bubble fraud Lakers in 6 games. They beat LA 113-100. Hey. Devin Booker, 47 points.
Yeah.
47 points. Now, speaking of bubble frauds, this is from Pat Riley yesterday, all right? So Pat Riley was asked about his reaction to the Milwaukee Bucks tweeting out after the series, "This ain't the bubble," and the narrative that the Heat are bubble frauds. And this is what the Godfather had to say in response.
I wouldn't have ever tweeted out something like that. But that's, and I don't know who gets credit for that tweet or whatever. We were the best team other than the Lakers last year, and we ended up in the finals, whether it was the bubble or any place else. And so, I take pride in the fact that people will say that the Heat and its culture were best suited for the disciplines needed in the bubble. And if that's the case, then fine. Then we had a little bit of an edge. I don't think that's solely the reason, but we had some meltdowns in the bubble. It wasn't easy. And what happened to us last year in the bubble was last year. And what happened to us this year is what happened this year. And we'd have to deal with those circumstances. So I don't look at that as a slight. But, when people want to jump on it and say something negative about it, then that's their problem. That's their issue.
Yeah, they can go to, if I could just shorten it up for Riley. Riley just told the Bucks to go to hell. Do something.
I thought he was going to curse.
Again, here, if I may, this is directed at you and only you.
Me?
Because when the Bucks series started, we got in a heated debate about this year being this year and last year being last year. And you kept saying, we beat that ass this last year. We'll beat it this year. And I said, this year is different.
That's right.
Okay. After it's over, you can't get mad at them for doing the same thing you did before the series started. Talking about last year.
They got us on a weak moment. Congratulations. You brought us on a fake season. Fake bubble. They call us bubble frauds. You know what this is? This is a Rona fraud season. Rona frauds.
Really? You know Rona what fraud season about this Bucks series?
Tell me.
There's always going to be that asterisk.
He should. Because quite frankly, fake season. Like, let's be honest. If I'm honest, look what's happening around the league. All right.
Let me explain something to you.
Everybody who was good last year's falling apart, left and right.
You know why? You know why? One, I would have to say it has a lot to do with the amount of games that they all played and the amount of time that a lot of other teams got off. And the other thing is this. You can't just assume that you're going to be as good as you were last year.
Sure.
Okay? Unless you have something put together like the Big Three, where you have those 3 stars where you can count on them from year to year, and then the other pieces matter, but not really. But if you look at what Milwaukee did, okay, understand this. When the Heat went to the finals last year, that means every team in the East now has a template of what they need to do to win. And a lot of teams made some adjustments. Most importantly, the Bucks did. They got tougher. But most of these teams that are out of it now were the teams that played extended series last year.
Yeah, because it's a fake
except for Denver, because they play that old man basketball.
Yeah, and they got they took on a turnstile team. Like they weren't going to get pressed by Portland. I mean, other than Damian Lillard giving you 55, they even weathered that storm. That's all they got to worry about. Damian Lillard going crazy.
Do you like this though?
What?
That almost every team that advances a new team.
I think I'm interested by it because I think it's going to lead to a lot of change. I don't necessarily know if I obviously don't like the fact that the Heat are out of it, and I think a lot of people are going to lose interest because LeBron's not in it. But I do think I will say this: I don't want to hear any Lakers fans saying "what if" with their series, because Riley told you last year with Goran and Bam injured for half that series, and really Goran all of it. Sucks not to have your players, and that's the facts. And if they're out there hollow, sucks, doesn't it?
Always going to be that asterisk.
Sucks, doesn't it? Not having your best scorer? Oh, really?
You're amazing to me.
What? No. I just want to be sure when all the Lakers fans are crying and whining about not having Anthony Davis, I just want it to be known. Yeah, it's not great, isn't it?
You are amazing. No. Here's why.
Tell me more about how it's not having your best players healthy, Leroy. I'd love to know. Please delight me. Please tell me.
Unlike you guys, it is what it is. I don't like it's not an excuse. It's just the circumstances of sports. You deal with it.
You think I'm going to hear that this week? You think I'm going to hear that from
the
talking heads? Or
you will for me.
We had Anthony Davis. I heard it from Vogel last night. Frank Hole. He's like, oh, we would have had,
them's the breaks. I don't like. Look,
Frank Hole. Never meant an excuse he didn't love.
Whoever wins the championship this year, there ain't people that's gonna say, "Oh, but the Lakers AD got hurt." If AD wouldn't have got, no, they're not. They're just gonna acknowledge who won the championship. End of story. That's what we do in all sports.
You're right.
We don't care.
It's not going to matter by the time somebody raises a banner over it. However, sucks, doesn't it? I just want it to be known for all the Lakers fans out there.
Yeah, especially since you still complain about last year.
Oh, yeah, well, listen, you don't forget about the pain, Leroy. I remember Game 2 being there against the Mavericks.
He's talking to Pope Petty here. Of course, he's not going to.
No, I understand that. But here, can I just? Can I just say this is your Ben Askren moment?
Oh, you mean the Heat?
Yeah. You just lick your wounds and go home.
Who's Leroy?
You don't complain.
I hope it's more like a
like you just say, hey, we weren't good enough. See you next year. That's it. No complain about other teams. No nothing.
I hope it's more of a not to MMA nerd on you. I hope it's more like a GSP moment, like get knocked out by Matt Serra and then you come up and have the greatest reign ever. Ben Askren got knocked out. He never, it was over.
Yeah.
Over.
But again, you just say, oh, bad year. Keep it moving. You can't then say, oh, you can't start talking trash about other teams. Right?
I'm not talking trash. I'm not talking trash.
I'm not talking trash. You tried to soften the blow of your situation by looking at somebody else's situation.
No. There's a couple of things. One, it's to all the Lakers fans who are going to complain today about, we only lost because we were hurt. Okay, great. Keep shining your ring because it's an asterisk engraved on there, just so you know, because you want against a broken Heat team. Second of all,
use a little petty in him.
Second of all, to the Bucks,
just a little.
Second of all, to the Bucks,
right?
Don't lose in the second round. Don't talk all that noise and lose in the second round.
Wait, I mean,
don't lose.
They very well could lose against the Nets.
Yeah. Don't talk all that bubble stuff.
Wait,
don't lose in the second round.
What? That makes no sense.
Don't lose in the second.
Talking a big game.
Don't talk all that noise.
Here's what's funny.
Don't talk all that noise. Wait. Lose in the same round you lost last year.
But can I just say?
Yeah. And I'm rooting for him, by the way. I don't want the Nets to win.
You can't say that.
Sure I can.
No, you can't.
Sure I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
I just did.
No, you can't.
Hey.
You can't say that. You can't say it. It could be known, but it can't come from a Heat fan.
Oh, sure can. We're 1-1. We're 1-1. Went to the rubber match. We're tied right now. 1, we kicked their ass. 2, they kicked our ass. We're 1-1. All we are right now, like Andy Ruiz. But
the two series have nothing to do with each other.
Sure they do. Here's why.
Because they're two different teams.
Let me equate it to fighting for you since you wanted to bring it up. It's Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua. You got your win. Good for you. Broken team. Broken season. Fake season. You got your win, Anthony Joshua, but you didn't knock us out when the whole world expected you to beat us easily. You didn't humiliate us like we humiliated you.
Speaking gospel.
In my book, it's an L.
Nah, no,
I don't
listen,
care the circumstances of it.
That's fine. We took our L.
And,
We're taking, like Udonis Haslam said.
Huh?
Like Udonis Haslam said, we took our whooping like a man.
No, you didn't. Listen to you.
I'm taking it like
listen
a man.
To you.
I gave credit where credit's due. All I'm saying to
no,
them
you're
is,
not giving credit where credit is due.
I gave credit where credit's due. All I'm saying is
he's giving credit until they lose to the Nets.
Well, I'm just saying, don't lose in the same round you lost last year.
Somebody said, Vanessa said, drink the silly sauce. It's a sacrament of the Church of Petty.
Don't lose.
Wait a minute. Like, you just, so wait.
Riley reinvigorated.
We are off. So we are off the Heat now. Now all your focus of Petty is on the Bucks.
It's really not. I wasn't mad at the Bucks until I heard Pat Riley, and now I'm mad at the Bucks.
Really?
Yeah, because that's my godfather.
Can I ask you a question? And answer it honestly. If the roles were reversed, if the Bucks had won last year and the Heat swept the Bucks last year, how quick would that tweet have gone out?
Hard to say.
No,
Hard to say.
I
can't dive into the world of fiction.
This is why I hate this, because I know you. Those fingers with like 2 minutes left to go in the game, your finger would have just been pointed at the send because you already got the tweet ready to go.
Yeah, it would have been like
with
Robbie.
Memes,
it would have been like Robbie on the dumb button. That's how quick.
You'd have put him on a boat. You'd have put him in a plane. You'd have put him in Greece. You'd have had him all over the world. Soon as that game ended, and you say it's hard to say. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, here, I'm gonna tell you.
Congratulations.
1.2 seconds.
I want to congratulate the Bucks on their we actually beat the Heat banner, first time in their franchise's history. I hope they can raise that. All I'm saying is, don't lose in the second round.
Else, what is that gonna mean?
It's gonna mean you did it all for nothing. You talked all that noise to make your little bubble joke, and what happened? You got clobbered over the head. You got clobbered over the head by Kevin Durant.
Really? So you saying if they don't beat the team that everybody thinks is going to win the championship, it's a moot point?
Moot point.
Wow.
Moot point.
Wow. Okay.
First, let's hear from Pat Riley. You got this ready, Steve? I'm sorry if I'm getting to you too early here, but
I'm good to go.
Okay, so the first thing I want to get to is this. If I could ask this. Pat Riley yesterday was asked about Tyler Herro and where he stands with the organization, his year. Is he an asset? Is he a core player? And Riley emphatically states that Tyler Herro is a core player for the Miami Heat.
He's a core player. That's all there is to it. Tyler Herro is a core player for us. You might have hit it on the head, Ira. Maybe he had a sophomore jinx or whatever, but when we drafted, Tyler and KZ, and then we signed Jimmy, that was 22 months ago. And over the last 22 months, from the night that he stepped up on that stage with Adam Silver in that swag coat and necklace, was a wonderful night for him and for us. He put the Heat hat on, and then he went and electrified a lot of people in this arena and in this city, and especially our coaches in this organization. So Tyler's a core player. He'll figure it out. We'll figure it out with him.
So there you go. There's Pat Riley on Tyler Herro. Leroy, do you buy what Riley's selling there, or do you think that's up in value?
Nope.
Really? Wow.
1 second
Not a
of it.
Sentence?
You know what he's thinking inside?
Rats off a ship.
Would have given him up for James Harden.
Yeah. Well, that keeps getting getting misconstrued. It keeps getting
Here's
misconstrued.
what I'll
They
say
wanted
about
draft picks that we don't have.
Here's what I would say, and Steve, you're getting ready to. You're on the right line. Stop making it sound like You would have got James Harden if you would have just traded Tyler Herro. That's not the case. It would have taken more, and they wanted draft picks, which you didn't have. So even if you said everybody's on the table, I don't think you had enough to get him anyway because you didn't have draft picks.
Yeah, I mean, you could have made that argument.
Back off of that.
You could have maybe made that argument for Kyle Lowry. That's probably what the Raptors wanted at the trade deadline.
Right. So let's stop that. The reality of it is that when a team does something like that, they want draft picks. And if you don't have draft picks, they don't want players or players where in a couple of years they're gonna have to make the same decisions about those players.
And plus with James Harden, like, don't lose in the second round. Don't lose.
Wait a minute, you
don't lose in the second round, James Harden, because I don't want to hear about Tyler Herro, James Harden, and you lose in the second round.
How does that fence feel, Tobin?
Did he just say the same thing to both teams playing? He just said that about the Bucks.
It's a house money series.
Hour ago.
His bet.
House money series.
Wait, you are the most fraudulent of all the frauds. Like he said about our first hour. Yeah, the Bucks. That was great.
Not even the first. I think that was.
Round. That's great. Great tweet. Don't lose in the second round.
I think that was this hour.
Yeah, it was. It was 15 minutes ago.
He said it 40 minutes ago.
I just want it to be known. Like, we're gonna sit here complaining.
You want it to be known that you're in a win-win situation?
I just want it to be known that if James Harden loses in the second round, I don't want to hear anything about Tyler Herro not getting traded for James Harden. Don't lose. Don't lose in the second round, James Harden.
And if the Bucks lose,
don't lose in the second round, Bucks. Don't lose. Don't be tweeting about the bubble and you lose in the same round you lost in the bubble.
You're not even trying to be discreet anymore. You're just out in the open.
You're out here talking. Don't lose
like
in the second
that lady
round.
I saw crossing 441 one time on the way to work. She was just topless.
Oh well.
That's just it. That's what you did. You just look. Oh, this not a new beach. No, it is your 441. You just put all your business out there. You have just identified how fraudulent you are. You just wait. Now let's be clear.
Yeah.
What did you say about the Bucks earlier?
Don't lose in the second round.
And
don't you lose in the second round.
And what did you just say about the Nets and James Harden?
Just James Harden. Just James Harden.
Okay, just James Harden.
Don't lose in the second round.
And
don't lose.
Who do the Nets play?
Well, they play the Bucks. I'm just saying.
This is a new low for you. You're usually a little more sneaky than this.
No, I just wanted to be like, listen, I haven't come out with my new power rankings of hate watching. I'm just letting you know that going into the series, James Harden, don't lose and tell me about Tyler Herro. And
why
also
would he tell you about Tyler Herro?
Well, not him in particular, but all the talk, all the people making the Tyler Herro, James Harden jokes.
So can I
don't have him lose in the second round?
Can I here? I'm trying to find a way, like you can hate watch both teams. That's incredible.
That's great.
But so who has
very relaxing series?
Who has more heat on them if they lose?
That's a good question. I would say I would say more people are going to hate on the Nets if they lose than they will on the Bucks.
So you're rooting for the Bucks?
No, not me. You're asking just in particular. Oh, who will I give more heat to?
Yeah.
Probably the Bucks because of their stats.
Because they swept you.
There was a direct shot by them. Because then I could just go to James Harden and be like, don't lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tyler didn't lose the Eastern Conference Finals.
You know what? This show should be called when you and Robbie are on it. Just moving the bar. Right? That's it.
Fence sitting.
That's it. Dude, if everybody out there understands why I lose my junk, right? It's the bar keeps getting moved.
Aren't you happy that I'm in and not Robbie?
because in between Robbie, just being Robbie, he's also the water bottle guy for Tobin. Get your H2O, champ. Champ, get your H2O.
Yeah,
some more sauce.
Quench that thirst.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard somebody say. Floyd Mayweather go, got to get some water while you're in Miami. What?
And then this hype man said,
not a medianoche, not not some arroz con pollo, not a croqueta. Got to get some water when you're in Miami. That's right, champ. Hydrated. Wasn't even good water.
right. Wait, can I ask you a question? Why are you shocked like you're the only one that could dip into the silly sauce?
I gotta tell you, dude, it's so funny seeing two guys so famous because the amount of people paid to kiss their ass is breathtaking. It's like, wow.
Well, I gotta tell you, if I got a choice, I'm kissing Floyd Mayweather's ass. I ain't going with a YouTuber.
That YouTuber's rich though, man. He's got a lot of dough.
Right. Hey, look, he getting paid a lot of money to take a nap.
I saw Jake Paul wearing a purse that's more than my salary.
A purse?
Yeah. I think it was alligator with Mickey Mouse embroidered on it.
Stop.
Dude, I gotta tell you. I don't care how much
There's
money
one of those
I
right
have.
here, right?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you. I don't care how much money I have.
I saw it.
I'm not wearing a Mickey Mouse outfit on nothing. Right? Come on, what are we doing?
Oh
Like,
man.
it's like I just like I can't believe that you have now exposed yourself to the fraudulent behavior that you have partaken in and made me.
I don't think it's fraudulent behavior. It's genuine feeling.
You just told both teams that they better not lose.
It's all lose. A lot on the line for them. A lot of pride.
And you're not being specific, right? Just
I got to see how it swings. I don't know.
Right. Who do you think's going to win?
Whoever loses better not lose.
I don't know. Who do I think's going to win? I got to
There you
pick.
go. Look, you got just read. Steve is the nicest guy in the world. And you just got him to say, whoever lose, better not lose.
Yeah, who am I picking?
What are we doing?
Find out who I pick next. Shout out to the Lakers. Great season for you guys.
It's funny how you do that for them.
Yeah, for those of you who aren't on Twitch.
What are you doing? You open yourself up.
For those of you for the non-Twitch watchers, he's blowing bubbles.
You so here. Is it safe to say that your kids are at school?
Oh yeah, stole this from my son. What we'd like to say, Leroy, is that's called keeping that same energy. Keeping that same energy, because if I had to hear it, they're gonna hear it. And you want to know something? If I hear a peep out of any of them about injuries, a peep about Anthony Davis, I will laugh in their face. Because you want to know something? Hard, ain't it? Hard not to have your full squad there to win a series. Now, not in the first round. I mean, at least we lost to, a champion with a shorthanded, at least some respect.
Are you gonna Are you gonna laugh in a Slovenian accent?
Hey, buddy. Listen, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
I can't even.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
Your team got swept.
Come on, just join us just for one segment, Leroy.
No.
It's over, though. What's in the past is in the past. I'm getting. We got to react to last night's news.
Oh,
and what I want is, I want that same energy kept. All right, that's what the kids say these days. Keep that same energy. So I want it to be known that everybody who called the Heat bubble frauds, I want it to be known. I want to hear Lakers bubble fraud champions.
They wanted that smoke. They're getting it.
I want it to be the same. And I want the Lakers fans who are saying, oh, you guys are complaining about injuries. Well, cry me a river about Anthony Davis's
It's
groin,
crazy
man.
because
Cry
the only
me
team
a
still
river.
left is Denver, right?
Yep.
Maybe that had something to do with it.
You know, I mean, they didn't exactly play a long series, so you know, they got a little extra rest.
Yeah, Jokic is good though.
Really good.
Turns out being in shape is overrated. At least for the Joker.
I mean, but even Luka, he doesn't look like he's in tip-top shape.
He's all flabby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got bubbles all over my desk.
But I'm telling you, when Luka, who's the giant, Boban, and Porzingis on the floor at the same time, their team just looks ridiculously tall. I mean, you got a 7'3" and a 7'5" guy in the game at the same time. And one, the paint is like kryptonite because Porzingis is not really going in the paint ever.
Yeah, it's really it's really one of those things where I don't want to have to root for Dallas because God, I hate Mark Cuban like poison. I really, really do. But it's for the greater good, and that is to get Kawhi the hell out of the LA Clippers.
Yeah.
Yep. And Riley said, "News is coming." You know what he means. Wink.
He's opting out. Mm-hmm.
You know what that means. Let's hit the ID there, Steven. What do we got here, man?
The Ticket is the home of every Miami Heat game.
Herro get it timeline and over. Puts the three out. Got it! Oh my! There's guts galore by the rookie.
WAXY South Miami and WSFS HD2 Miramar.
You're a grown-ass man blowing bubbles. You know,
He's got the excuse though. He's like, it's my kids.
no, he doesn't.
It's my kids.
I just happened to walk by my.
Unless you went to a dollar store to buy that, like you did all your other props.
Nope. My son actually, he's gonna be pissed actually that I use his bubbles. He loves his bubbles.
He's gonna fight you.
No, you could just lie and say you used them all.
You know what the tax is for living under my roof? I get to play with your toys.
Hey,
fair rule.
You best believe. Soon as those kids go to school, there's a bunch of grown ass men playing some Xbox and some PlayStation, right?
Yep. Oh man!
Mm-hmm.
All right. So these headlines brought to you by the Orion Fields Downstairs Convenience Stores. Truly steps beyond convenient. Yesterday, the Marlins lost their 6th straight. You got any thoughts on it, Leroy?
No.
Me neither. Yeah, me neither.
How many games they're playing? 162.
Yep. 162, and not and so far none of them very well, especially over the last week and a half.
Well, and I would say this the way I always say about baseball: there isn't a team that's not going to go through this.
Yeah, and they got bad injuries too.
Not a team that's not going to go through a stretch where they lose, 8 out of 10. It happens every year.
Sixto Sanchez looks like he's not coming back anytime soon. It's not good, man.
The problem is where this team is. You want to see them all together for a stretch of time so you can see how good your team is or not. And every time they get to where they're starting to look halfway decent, somebody's out, somebody has a setback, somebody starts swinging and there's nothing to build on as of right now.
Right.
So once that happens, but I'll wait until I can see, okay, is this guy going to be good? We like what we see out of Jazz, but guess what? He just came off a stint where he missed 10 days.
Yep.
And
Jazz is coming back to earth a little bit. I mean, he started off like a rocket before that injury. He did hit a home run the other day, though.
Yes, he did. Opposite field.
Oppo Taco for Jazz Chisholm, but he's kind of the only fun part I like watching right now. Got to be honest with you.
Is it the blue hair?
It's everything.
Everything.
He's
so cool.
just fun. He's just fun, but
he is.
But unfortunately, Corey Dickerson hits behind him, and he's about as bland as it gets.
And that's what sucks. People don't realize in baseball, when you have a great hitter and you got a bum hitting after you, they just won't pitch to you.
Yeah. NBA playoffs yesterday. The Nuggets, they bounced the Blazers in 6. Damian Lillard, he was being weird on social media, so people think he's rats up a ship.
No, not people. You.
People.
You.
Like, dude, it gets into my Bleacher Report. I got the Dame Lillard quotes Nipsey Hussle after the loss last night. I was like, oh.
Your first question wasn't who's Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah, they give the googly eyes emojis. That's the thing. And then, of course, the bubble fraud champs, the Lakers. They lost to the Suns. LeBron James eliminated from the first round for the first time in his career. And obviously, everybody's like, oh, he's got no help. Oh, he's got no help. Oh. Who's a guy that's been told he has less help than him?
Hey, I would say this. Based on his career, right? Like, you just keep it moving. Like, to sit back and try to put anything on. Dude is what, 36?
Yeah.
He's what, the same age as Chris Paul? And look at how you view Chris Paul. Right? You don't still, the dude's 36 years old and everybody's still going to put the heat and the weight of what happens to the Lakers on him.
Right now, Kuzma's taking the heat, not him. I mean, there are people. I mean, LeBum is trending. LeBum is trending right now.
Look, Kuzma, I tell you what, I'd rather have the skinny fella.
Yeah, I told you he was a bum.
Kuzma has been terrible while the guy they sent out instead of him has made All-Star game.
Oh, well. So, Lakers out. See you later.
It looks like those shoulders weren't built for this.
Oh, boy.
Wedding crash.
Hey, you wonder why players don't say nothing. You're the reason why, Steve.
He said it, not me.
Well, yeah, it is. It is what he said. These shoulders can handle it, and then they can't.
You also said both teams have to win.
Who, me or
what?
Tobin?
No,
Tobin.
I said don't. I didn't say that. I didn't say both teams have to win. I said don't lose. Don't lose. That's it.
Better not lose. Is that not saying both teams have to win?
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Yeah, it's don't lose.
One of those teams are going to lose, and you just said both teams better not lose.
Yeah, but I think I've explained myself well why that happened.
No, you didn't. You picked both sides. That means you're going to be happy regardless of how this season. Regardless of how this series goes, you're going to be smiling when it's over.
It's a house money series. It is. I just think it's funny that the Bucks they peacock a lot. A lot of feathers from Bryn.
You don't. Wait. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? You have been known to troll everyone in the United States, every fan base, every city, every player, every coach, right? And then when they get you back and come after you, you can't then turn around and say, "Oh, they're chirping."
Listen.
Nobody in Milwaukee would have said squat if you hadn't done what you do.
Oh, please.
Really?
Please.
Damn it.
You don't think maybe you instigated and you deserve what you're getting?
Were you in that tweet video where they were putting all the pictures of all?
No, because I didn't tweet directly to the Bucks. They're beneath me, so I don't tweet directly to the Bucks.
The last time the Bucks won a title, Kareem's name was not Kareem.
Lou Alcindor.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, congratulations. You guys got to the second round. Throw your parade. You know what you guys did? You know what really Milwaukee is? They're polite New York Knicks fans is really what they are.
I haven't heard from Milwaukee since. You're the only one speaking on Milwaukee's behalf. I haven't heard Milwaukee say nothing.
Sitting here throwing
like a week ago. That's why.
Yeah, sitting here throwing a Twitter parade. Congratulations. What else you want to do? You want a cookie? Don't lose. Don't lose.
Better not.
Don't lose. Don't lose to the same round.
This might be the single-handed worst situation I've been caught in. Because I want to respond, but I can't. Because he'll just go over to the other one. Hey, better not lose.
Oh, yeah, because I'm telling you right now, James Harden, if you don't get out of the second round, and I had to hear all this Tyler Herro, James Harden nonsense for the last year, don't lose.
Now, question. Who do you think it falls on of those three? Because I personally think that James Harden can do no wrong because he pretty much carried them while the other two were taking vacation.
Dude, you know what? James Harden's done enough carrying in the regular season for 4 lifetimes. Do it in the playoffs. He's got naked fingers.
What's that?
No rangs.
Oh, my God.
Not bad. Not point worthy, but not bad.
Wait.
Not point worthy?
No.
Oh, man.
Which brings me back to my favorite commercial. They stole my rings.
It's tough having a scorer with integrity here. Rings. Normally, I could just bully Robbie into giving me points.
I'm not Robbie. Robbie's like, he's like, point. Oh.
Hey, wait, was that a State Farm commercial with KG, Dame Dollar?
Mom ain't got no rings.
Mom ain't got no rings.
No, it wasn't KG. It was man.
It was DeAndre Jordan.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan. Oh.
DeAndre Jordan, Chris Paul, and then Dame
Dame
Dollar
Dollar was the little baby.
Yeah, it's not so funny now for Dame Dollar though anymore. Baby's grown up, still got no rings.
Well, he's starting to come to the conclusion that Mama can't get no rings in Portland.